Yo, what's going on, guys? John here for United People's TV with the Manchester United starting 11 prediction for the upcoming match versus Liverpool in the second leg of the Europa League after a 2-0 thrashing at Anfield by Liverpool in the first leg. Hopefully, we gain some sort of result because top 4 chances are once again looking slim, and we need to make sure we capitalize on every chance that we get whatsoever. And although confidence is very low at the minute for everybody out there for Manchester United, we need to make sure we back our team till the fullest, till the very end, and it ain't over till the fat lady sings. So hopefully, we gain some sort of positivity at the end of this match. But anyways, without further ado, let's go straight discussing the starting 11 here. I have David De Gea, Spanish Dave in goal, no questions asked. Back four, I have Marcus Rojo, Daley Blind, Chris Smalling, and Guillermo Varela. I wanted to rest Daley Blind, maybe shift Marcus Rojo here and shove Cameron Borthwick-Jackson on that left-hand side, but Cameron Borthwick-Jackson and Ashley Young, as stated by Louis van Gaal in his press conference, will not feature even in the squad, so that rules them out for the match. Marcus Rojo is, once again, a good selection here in this left-hand side because he has the ability to show the fight, and hopefully he won't concede any yellow cards and fouls in unnecessary areas. But we need somebody with a sting, and we need somebody with a fight, especially at Old Trafford, somebody that's ready to take on a Liverpool side. It's Manchester United versus Liverpool, for Pete's sake, and this is exactly what we need. Fight, grit, determination, and I think Marcus Rojo has that in his characteristic. Not the best of left backs, but he does provide at the minute, and that's what we need. Guillermo Varela, fantastic at right back, as usual. No questions asked from me. And although Daley Blind might be suffering a little bit from exhaustion, Daley Blind has to start for me in this crucial match. The midfield two, the defensive midfield two, I've gone for the Schmidtfield, but I was just told that Louis van Gaal in his press conference discussed the fact that Schweinsteiger still cannot start because he's not fully match fit. Don't know what that means when he starts Fellaini after injuries and whatnot. Yes, Schweinsteiger's been injured for quite some time, but I think he still has the qualities to be able to start off a match very strong, you know, and to be able to dictate the tempo, to be able to control that midfield, allow the flow, that transition from the defensive end to the midfield, to the front, to the final third. I think Schweinsteiger has that leadership capability. He doesn't have the legs in him to be able to run all over the damn place anymore like he used to when he was in Bayern, but he still has that leadership quality, and I think that's what we need from the get-go. But I guess Louis van Gaal probably doesn't think he's going to start, so I'm probably assuming that he's going to shove Ander Herrera in here with the front three of Memphis, Juan Mata, and Marcus Rashford. And Marcus Rashford, for me, definitely needs to start over Jesse Lingard, because as much as Jesse Lingard has been scoring goals for us and has been putting in a decent performance in this season, I think Marcus Rashford, although some people might call him a hype, I think he definitely has more of a capability to be able to be much more direct when he's taking on players. That hunger and desire and that strength to be able to burst at players from the get-go and just take on players whenever, and to be able to press with strength, to be able to stand his ground. I think that's exactly the characteristic that we need right now. And I think the combination play between Martial and Rashford, we saw a glimpse of that in the match against West Ham, and I think hopefully we can see a little bit more of that build-up soon to come. And I think we need to start Memphis because as much as, you know, his form has been very up and down and it's been very rocky, I think we need to allow Memphis to be able to flourish and allow him to, you know, show that level of confidence and throw that Liverpool backline up. And if we can allow these three to flourish and Juan Mata to maneuver his strings around to be able to allow these players to, you know, get behind the backline, to be able to play these players in with a nice ball, that's what we need. This is the front four, and we need these guys to really perform. And we can't allow Liverpool to be all over us again, allow them to press us and allow them to be... Their line was so high up the pitch, they were pressing us all over the damn place, and by the end of it, we had Adam Lallana with his studs up, rolling the ball around, freaking Firmino doing rainbow flicks, and we can't allow them to do that. Freaking Liverpool, we need to be able to make sure we shut these bastards up once and for all. So hopefully I'm going for a decent result. I'm going for a 3-0 victory. That's a very, very rash statement, considering the fact that our defense probably will concede a goal. But anyways, I'm trying to be hopeful. Make sure you guys get your comments in the comment section below. What do you think is a more realistic result? Make sure you guys get your starting 11 and some comments as well. Subscribe to the United People TV if you guys haven't already. Subscribe to my channel at Global Reds TV. And once again, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.